Hello, I'm Eric Norcross here with Jack Moran for the special features disc of the Long Island Project DVD. And we're going to talk with Jack. He wasn't available for the commentary, so we're going to just talk briefly. What's the first thing you heard of the Long Island Project?
I actually remember I was on Craigslist looking for work. Typical actor in New York City trying to get his face in front of the camera, and I saw a posting for this film called the Long Island Project. When I opened it up, I remember a tagline in it stating, "You will not regret doing this project." And that was really the catching point for me. That, and besides, I was just looking for any kind of work. And sent in my headshot and resume and got an audition.
That sounds like something I'd write. You will not regret it. Most people do.
Very Norcross-esque.
Yeah. Describe your auditioning.
Actually, my audition process, it was up in the 90s somewhere, I think like 95th and 1st, around that area. 99th and 1st, I was close. I got the 90s. And it was a hot summer day.
No, it was second. It was 99th and 2nd, 1924 second half.
That's it, second. Okay. It was a very, very hot summer day. It must have been, I walked into this apartment and it was like Africa hot. And it was very Africa looking too. It was a lot of bamboo and wood mirrors hanging off bamboo wood, and it just really you got the feel of a third country kind of environment when you audition. It was great though. I sat down and read my sides, and actually Eric, he auditioned me for Senator Deakins, and he wanted to cast me as Senator Deakins, and on the way out I actually asked him, could I read for Conrad Moynihan? And Eric said, well, I wanted Conrad Moynihan to be a little bit older. And I said, well, can't hurt you. Why don't you just let me read? He says, all right, fine. So he gave me the sides, I read for him, and afterwards Eric says, you know what, I think you got the part. And that's how I got it.
Well, I also remember you were sort of like, look, I really want this part, I can do this part, practically pressuring me, and I succumbed to peer pressure very quickly, even when I don't know the people. And I'm glad that I succumbed this time.
Well, I really feel I'm a character actor. Age has no effect on me, so I really felt the whole age
And
thing.
that was more of a character than the other characters, so there was more of a uniqueness, and you definitely added to that.
Thanks, thank you. Thanks.
What was the first day you shot?
We shot, actually, it's at Central Park at the Bethesda Fountain. We had to show up at, it was I believe an 8 a.m. call, and it was another summer day, and I wore my suit, and I just remember sweating off the whole day, walking around in that suit in Central Park. And actually Eric had coordinated it with the permit department that the water wasn't running at that time. We needed to shoot at that time because if the water was running, it would have cut out the audio.
Yeah.
So we actually shot with no water running. When you watch it, there's no water in the Bethesda Fountain because we shot so early in the morning.
Yep. The Central Park Conservancy shut it off for us. That's right.
Yes. And I shot that was my first scene with Chris Diaz, actually. Yes.
Yeah, Chris. Mm-hmm. What was your favorite day shooting this movie?
Oh God, I would have to say the very final scene at Hunter College when I perfected my roundhouse kick.
I was saying in the commentary, I bet this was Jack's favorite scene.
It really was.
And look at that.
It really
it's
was
his favorite scene.
I really perfected that kick. Worked on it a very long time. It does not look as easy as it was in the film. It really worked. And Eric actually called me. He says, I want you to go with a roundhouse kick for the final scene. This ninja who's going to attack you. And I looked at him like, you're joking, right?
It was Monty Palermo's ninja.
No, I'm dead serious. He's like, you, in the secession council, you have to kick some serious ass. So I said, all right. So we perfected that kick to a T. So that was probably my best part, was performing a roundhouse kick on a ninja.
Yeah.
And then shooting that day at Hunter College, it was that was probably the best day. And actually, that and the golf scene, hitting the golf balls over the